Hi, welcome to the video. Thank you so much for being here. Oh my gosh, it's the hospital bag video, finally. I've had it packed now for a few weeks or a couple weeks, so I am organised with it, but I wanted to share with you what I've got in it because I know I didn't really know what I needed to take or what I need to take. I still might have missed some things off, so please feel free to let me know if I've missed anything, but I thought I'd just share with you what I'm taking for my labour, which I'm due next week, guys. Oh my god. I am currently 38 weeks and 4 days pregnant. Oh my goodness. And I turn 39 weeks this week and 40 weeks next week, which means it's my due date, which I've been saying I'm not putting much emphasis on because the actual date doesn't bother me. Hi baby. The actual date doesn't bother me because baby's going to come when they're going to come, which means they could come at any time. And I'm still working actually. I break up on Friday, so I break up when I'm 29 weeks. No, I keep saying 20. I don't know why. 39 weeks. Hey darling, tries keeping me company. He's always here. But yeah, if you don't already, feel free to follow me on Instagram because once baby's here, obviously I won't be uploading any vlogs for a little while just because I want to soak it all in. But I will probably put more updates over there. It's just Brydie.tinkling. And then I'm going to show you what I've got in. So for some, I might have overpacked. But to me, I'd rather overpack and have it there than underpack and wish I had something. Half the things I might not use. It's strange because I don't necessarily know how long I'm going to be in for. So I could go in. I'd like to labour at home for as long as possible. I say that now. As soon as I get my first contraction, I might say something different. I don't know what it feels like. So right now, I'm saying I'd like to be at home for as long as possible. So that, and then I can go into hospital when it's like more of like, it's game time. But I don't know, it might not go like that. I really don't know. I know you're laying on mummy's dressing gown, aren't you? Yeah. But yeah, it might not go like that. So I'm packing as if I might need to stay in for a night, possibly at a push 2 nights. But I know that a lot of cases you go in and you're out, maybe even the same day, which I'll just do I'll go with the flow. It's all I can do. So I'm packing a little bit extra prepared. Thank you. Really can't believe I'm due to have a baby next week, guys. It feels like 5 minutes ago since finding out. But oh my gosh, I'm having a baby. We get to find out whether they're a boy or a girl. We get to see their little nose because on the scan, at the 20-week scan, they've got a real little button nose. Thank you. They've got a real little button nose, and I just think, oh my god, I can't wait to see that in person. I'm really excited. I'm nervous, don't get me wrong, I am nervous, but I've been reading a hypnobirthing book, so I have got some hypnobirthing things that might make it a little bit more zen. It might be a little bit, some people might think it's a little bit like, oh, why are you taking stuff like that? But for me, it's going to make me feel calmer. So let's get into it. So I am a list maker. So I made a list. I can share it with you and you can take screenshots of it. I've got a list for me, I've got a list for baby, and I've got a list for Brad. Just because I want it to be organised. I want us all to be organised. And I'm just going to go down the list, show you what I've got. And then if you think I've missed anything off, that's fine. If you think I'm taking too much, that's also fine, but I'm still gonna take it. Okay, so let's start off strong with some black pajamas. Literally just got them ones from Primark. Just a long sleeve pair of pajamas. I don't think I'll necessarily wear them during labour or anything. It'll probably be after, so that I've got some nice fresh black pajamas to get into. But I've got some black pajamas. Then I've put on my list ×2 comfy outfits to sit in or labour in. So I've got some just comfy joggy bottoms, which are, I think, the oldest thing I've blooming own, but they're comfortable and they're stretchy, and I don't want anything tight around my belly because it'll just be uncomfortable. And then you guys know I love a vest top, so I've just got a couple vest tops because I might literally just be wearing a vest top to labour in. I might be butt naked, or I might not wear these and these might be come in handy after. And then a pair of socks, just because in case my feet get cold. I don't really like fluffy socks, if I'm honest, so I'm not that bothered about that. And then the other outfit that I've got to labour in or wear after is this dress that I got from Asda not that long ago. It's just a summer dress that ties, because I thought if I want to go for a walk, or need to go for a walk or something whilst labouring, I could put this on and I haven't got to like necessarily put any pants or anything. Oh, I don't know, maybe I'll need pants on actually. I don't know. I can be in the room in it. But then also I thought if I don't wear it, with it being tie at the top, when baby is here, I would love to breastfeed. So if I haven't worn it during labour and it's clean and everything, I could wear that and then untie it to get my boobs out, basically. Next on the list is a comfy loose going home outfit, which is going to be one of them basically. I'm thinking it might be the black pyjamas, because I'm not going to be trying to walk out of that hospital looking like a model. I've literally possibly just shoved a baby out my vagina or had a C-section. So the last thing I'm going to care about is looking nice. If I'm honest, I probably won't care. So walking out of a hospital in pyjamas, I'll have no shame in that, because I know that my body's just done the most amazing thing. So pyjamas it is. Then on my list I've got some black flip-flops. Apparently you might want them during, like, if you're having a shower or something, just so it's a little bit more hygienic, even though I know obviously it's going to be clean. You just probably might feel a little bit nicer, and also to walk around in, you might want flip-flops. So I've got some of them. They were literally like £1 from Primark. Then on my list I've got slippers. You guys know I'm in my slippers and my dressing gown all the time, like all the time. So I've got my slippers ready to go, although I am still wearing them until I go into labour, because I wear them all the time. I wear them all the time, and they're new, because my other ones chewed. So we're really trying to not let him chew these ones, which is working so far. So next, dressing gown. Again, realistically, I'm probably going to be red hot, because it's meant to be really warm on the ward, and the labour ward and everything, because obviously babies need to come out to be a warm temperature. But I want that comfort there. I love my dressing gown. I wear my dressing gown all the time. It is a comfort thing. So maybe I might not wear it during labour or before. I might wear it after, but at least I've got something that's comfortable, and also it smells like my house, it smells like me. It's a familiar touch. It might just be on the bed at the side of me. It's just a little bit of my home comforts that I would love to have with me. So my dressing gown. Next is nursing bras. So, where are you? Here. Got these two nursing bras. Where did I end up getting you from? They're a Lindex one. I did originally think that I might like give birth in one of these, just so I've just got a nursing bra on and nothing else on, because I don't know, I might not be bothered. I might be literally free as a fairy, just getting my boobs out, and that's fine. But I also might think, no, I want to cover up a little bit. I don't know how I'm going to feel, so I want to be prepared. But I also know that I'd love to breastfeed, so after I'd like to have the option to like have a bra on, and then also when people come to visit, if people come to visit, we're not having loads of visitors at the hospital. I don't want every man and the dog coming to see me at the hospital. I love my family and I love seeing everybody, but I feel like I've just pushed a baby out my vagina and I might not feel like talking. or feel like moving, or feel like having people come and see me in such a vulnerable state. So it'll just be close family that'll be coming to see us and baby. But yeah, I feel like at least then I can have one of these on, and then if I need to breastfeed I can just whap it out. So I got 2 of them, just a grey and a black one. I probably will need more, but I'm not taking more. I haven't got any more actually, if I'm honest, at the minute. Then next on the list is a towel. So I'm just taking a dark clean towel, just because I think they're probably going to provide them for you, but I feel like, again, it might just be nice to have your home comforts there. I like the feeling of our towels. I like the smell of our towels. I'd prefer it just to be familiar. So a dark towel. And then next on the list is a face cloth. So I've literally got in my little wash bag a face cloth, because I might either put it on my face or somewhere else. I don't know. I don't know. But someone suggested it, so I'm taking it. Another thing that I haven't got with me right now, that I am thinking of taking, is a pillow and a blanket. Again, I might not need it because I've got my dressing gown, but I'm definitely going to take a pillow just because I want my own pillow. I like my pillow, and I want to, if I end up having to sleep, there's nothing worse than being anywhere and having a pillow that isn't comfortable. And I think, and if I've just been through labour, I'm tired, I want my own pillow, I've got my pillow, and also I can just lie on it for the rest of the time. So it's just again, home comforts, which might not be necessary, but for me they are. Okay, so now getting into the pads. This is my bag that I've got full of pads and the aftercare basically. So I've got on this list period pants. My period pants are all here. I bought my biggest ones I own, 3 pairs, because I don't know what I'm going to want to be in after baby's here. I've got lots of different options, and I don't want to not have them and wish I did. So I'm taking some period pants, which probably won't be sufficient enough to catch everything, but I'm taking them. So some period pants, I've got 3 pairs. I've also got some disposable underwear. So I've got the Freedom Mum disposable underwear. I'm taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, I have no idea how many I need to take, but I'm taking 5, and then I've just left the others at the side of the toilet in our bathroom ready for use then. So I've got 5 of them. I've got large pads. So I'm taking a variety of pads. Okay, so I got the Freedom Mum, what are they called? Literally over there. The catch-all pads, and they're beefy. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. I'm also taking, which now don't look sufficient enough. They're so tiny. Oh my gosh. These are the Postpartum pads from Lanoche. Sorry, I'm saying it wrong. No, it's Lansing. Yeah, I've got the period pants from Lansino. Sorry, I'm saying it wrong. But I'm taking like a real good handful of them. And then I've also just got classic overnight normal pads, which I know aren't going to be suffice, I don't think. But I'm taking them just because I really don't know what to expect, guys. I've never had a baby before. I don't know the ins and outs, if I'm honest, about how much comes out, or I don't know. I'm going in there a little bit blind, so I'm going to go in there prepared. So yeah, I've got all of that, and that is my postpartum pad bag. I have also got the Peri bottle spray in that bag, just so that when I go for a wee, it can be a little bit more helpful, hopefully. And that one's just the Freedom Mum one as well. I ordered these all separately. I didn't order them in like a pack or anything like that. I didn't know what I needed, and I just ordered bits and bobs as I've gone along. So next on my list So I've got the, oh, and I also have got a freeze pad, by the way, guys. It's not a Frida one. It's the Naneso one, but I won't be taking it to the hospital with me. You actually put it in the freezer at home. It's a reusable one with disposable covers. So it's in the freezer ready to go, so that when I come home, if I want it, we just put a disposable cover on it and then you pop that in. And you can either have it warm or cold. So I thought that was really like good, because I don't know if I might want it warm. And if you want it warm, you can either put it in the microwave or put hot water on it and just let it warm. And then again, put a disposable cover on it and put that in your pants. Or you can freeze it, which it is freezing right now, ready to go. And then you just put it in. So I thought that was really good, rather than just a one-time crack use, which I know some of them are. It's just a reusable one. I've also got them in nipple, like boob shields as well, like they're freezable, so they're in the freezer as well, so that you can just put something cold on your boob, or you can warm it up the same, which I like the thought of. So next, moving on to my toiletries, which is in this bag. It's own little bag. We have got, so let's have a look. So I have my nipple shields in this bag, because again, I would like to breastfeed, so I'm taking them with me. Got a little pot and my nipple shields. Again, I don't know if I'll be using them, because I don't know how long I'm going to be in for, but I've got them there prepared. Next in the bag is some nipple covers. These are just reusable ones. I've just bought 2 packets. I might need more, but that's just to catch any letdown or spillages. I have my organic nipple balm. I've gone for the Lancino. That's how you say it. Sorry guys, I've been pronouncing it all wrong. The Lancino organic nipple balm. I really looked for the cleanest nipple balm I could, because I was scanning some of them on Yucca and some of them are really rated low. And then also I was looking at the ingredients and I was just a bit like, I don't like the idea that my fresh newborn baby could be licking or swallowing this nipple balm that could not be very good for them. So this is one, I'm sure it might be 100 out of 100 on Yucca, but I mean, I take stuff like this with a bit of pinch of salt. You've got to do your own research really. And I don't know, it might not be as good as they say, but this is just the organic nipple balm, natural plant-based remedy, cares for tender nipples and dry skin. And it says no need to remove before breastfeeding. So I've got that there ready to go. Then another thing in my wash bag, I have face wipes, because I might just be sweaty or just want to freshen up. I have got a hairbrush with bubbles ready to go. I have my toothbrush and toothpaste. That's there ready. I have a lip balm, because again, apparently the gas and air can make your lips really dry. So it's good just to have some lip balm to grab. I've made little label made, what to prepare, me and Brad did these. I've got shampoo, conditioner and body wash. It's a fragrance free body wash as well, just because I thought I don't really want fragrance around sensitive area after it's possibly just pushed out a baby. Another thing which people might laugh at me for bringing these, because I know some of my family will probably be like, you're having a baby, but I have a real phobia of needles, which doesn't really bode well with having a baby. But I've got a needle phobia, and I'm aware that in labour I might have to have needles, and during the pain I'm probably going to be like, sod it, I don't care, do what you've got to do. But I am nervous of not feeling like that. So the way I cope with having blood tests like through life is by getting some numbing cream. So it might be that I use them if it makes me feel calmer and more confident. Or I might literally be like, do what you need to do, jab me, I don't care, I'm in pain. I really don't know. But I'm going prepared with some numbing cream, just because it makes me feel more confident. So when I've had blood tests before, I always use numbing cream, and right now I don't think I would want to have a blood test without numbing cream, because I'm scared. It makes me feel ill, and I've tried to master it, but I am mastering it by using numbing cream basically. But yeah, it might be silly to some people, but to me, having them there just so I feel a little bit prepared makes me feel more relaxed. Whether I use the cream or not, I don't know. It's not the end of the world. Like the epidural needle, like that's a big needle, but it doesn't necessarily, that doesn't make me feel like I need to put numbing cream or anything on. It's just more so like blood tests and anything in my arms. It just makes me feel a little bit funny, guys. I don't like it. I am a baby, but who's having a baby? And then what else I've got that I've not got in here yet? Some deodorant. I need to just put my deodorant in here when the time comes. And another thing, which I don't think I'll use, I'm not taking any makeup or anything because, again, I'm having a baby. I don't care what I look like. But one thing I have got for after is just the eyelash curler, just because I just thought to myself, maybe I don't really know why I'm taking it. Eyelash curlers, if I'm honest. I like my eyelashes when I've had a lash lift, to be fair, so I don't necessarily need them. But I just think maybe I might want to like wipe my face and just make myself feel a little bit more presentable for when family's coming to visit. So I'll just be sorted because I don't really want to put any makeup on. I know I don't want to put makeup on. I don't really like wearing makeup the best of times, never mind when I've just given birth. I've got moisturiser to go in my toiletries bag as well, just because after I might feel a little bit dry and I want to keep moisturised. I want to feel good. So let's go next. Another thing on my list is a big water bottle, and I've got a fake Stanley. This is the Manor. I don't know where we got this from. Oh, I think it was from Matalan actually, not too long ago, so they might still have them, and they had them in a few different colours. But it's one of them that keeps it really cold. And I researched. Apparently, it's good to have a straw. I'm not sure why. I'm not sure, but it's got a straw, so it's got options. But a good drink to have during labour is coconut water, orange juice with a pinch of salt, because it's apparently really good to replenish your electrolytes. So in the fridge right now, we've got some organic coconut water, some organic orange juice, and then the salt's ready to go, so that when the time comes in the snack bag, we can just shove them in the little cool bag and we can fill up this with that, because if it gives me energy, it's going to give me energy. Okay, moving on to making it a little bit more comfortable. I've got my handheld fan, which is fully charged and ready to go. And it's good because you can wrap this around things or stand it up. I just got this off Amazon. And because it's meant to be warm, isn't it, in labour wards? And I think if I'm hot, it might be nice to have a fan. Then going on to all of my hypnobirthing, or just making it a little bit more zen, I don't know. In my little hypnobirthing bag, I have got in here, where is it? I have a comb, my labour comb, which apparently is supposed to help with pain. I have a TENS machine, which hopefully will help. It's going to go on my lower back or wherever I feel like I need it. I have also got some replacement pads. There are pads in it, but then I was just worried that I wouldn't have enough, or I'd get them wet, or I'd sweat and then I wouldn't be able to use it. So I'll just for peace of mind, I've got the replacement pads. Then I have a whole load of tea lights, battery tea lights, just because I want to make the room really relaxed. Again, I might literally walk into the room and be ready to push. But I also might be in there for a little while, so I want it to feel relaxing and like, not like a hospital room. I want it to feel, not necessarily I'm going to feel at home, but I want to feel like comfortable. I want it to just be more welcoming. So another thing I have is my diffuser, the plugs in here, a diffuser, which I need to get some essential oils for. I need to get some lavender. I'm going to put lavender in it because it's meant to be calming, lavender is. So lavender essential oil, and this basically just like flashes, not flashes, but like fades in and out of certain colours if I want it, or if I want it set on a colour. So yeah, that's my hypno, like, because your senses are very important and I want to feel as calm as I can. So if the room smells a little bit more calming, like lavender, if it looks a little bit more inviting with certain tea lights and the lights changing colour, if it feels more comfortable because I've got my blanket and a pillow and my dressing gown, I'm hoping all of that will help me feel calmer, which then in turn helps labour. So that's my theory. That's what all the books are saying anyway. So I'm giving it a go, guys, because I want it to be, I'd love it to be the most magical and beautiful experience I can make it. So that's just what makes me feel comfortable, and that's what I want to do. So next is, oh, another thing that I need to put in my wash bag is some peppermint oil. So I saw a video, again, I'm not sure how true it is. If you put like a few drops of peppermint oil down the toilet after you've had baby, apparently it's supposed to encourage you to empty your bladder. I don't know the science behind it, but I've got some, I think I've actually got it in here. Yeah, I've got my peppermint oil ready to go in my pad bag, so that we can put a few drops down the toilet so that when I go for a wee, it might make it easier. I don't know if that works, but I'm going to try it anyway. And if it doesn't do anything, at least it makes the bathroom smell nice. Smells minty fresh. So either way, it's a win-win. I'm not losing out on anything. So last things that I just need to pack are a long phone charger, because sometimes, obviously after giving birth, if you've had to stay in, the plugs might be miles away from the actual bed, and if I want to contact Brad or anybody and my phone, like if I'm staying over, I want my phone. Another thing I'm going to take is some headphones, just because if I want to listen to any hypnobirthing or some music. I mean, we probably will have a bit of music playing anyway, but you know, if I want to go in my own world and just breathe and not talk to anybody, I could put my headphones in and try and focus doing it that way. I might not even touch them, but I'm going to take them anyway. And then lastly for me is snacks. So we just need to get a bag full of snacks. So I'm going to take some energy dense snacks. So that's stuff like dates, some nuts, granola bars, banana, all stuff like that. But then also I want to take my favourite snacks. So I'm going to take some crisps, and I'm going to take some sweets with sugar all on them and all that jazz. Like I'm taking the energy dense things, but I'm also going to take things that's probably going to give me a sugar rush, but that I'm going to enjoy, because I don't know what I'm going to fancy, because I might be mid-labour and need a bit of energy, and Brad goes, do you want a mature date? And I'm going to be like, give me that sour lace right now. I don't know. Or I might be like, give me the date. I don't know. I really don't know. But we're just going to take lots of good snacks. Because again, as well, I know we're not like going to the ends of the earth, we're going to the hospital, but I want to have what I want there, because I don't want Brad to be leaving me to go and nip to the shop, or if I have to stay in, I'd love to have my bag of snacks at the side of me, just in case I want to nibble on something in the middle of the night while I'm trying to breastfeed. I just want it all there. So I will just go down the list, just so, and read it all out to you, just so you've got it all. So for mum's list, it's some black PJs, 2 times comfy outfits to sit in / labour in, a comfy loose going home outfit, which could possibly be the black pyjamas, some flip-flops, slippers, socks, dressing gown, nursing bras, towel, face cloth, pillow and blanket for comfort, some period pants, some disposable underwear, large pads, freeze pads, mine's in the freezer, peri bottle spray, nipple cream and metal nipple shields, breast pads, toiletries, which are toothbrush, toothpaste, shower gel, shampoo, conditioner, hairbrush and bobble, face wipes, deodorant and lip balm, water bottle with straw, and I'm also going to take some coconut water, orange juice and a pinch of salt in that, numbing cream for needles, which might not be a necessity to others but is to me, a handheld fan, a TENS machine, a comb to squeeze, fake tea lights, a diffuser with lavender essential oil, peppermint oil to put down the toilet to encourage me to empty my bladder, a long phone charger, headphones and snacks. That's what's on my list, guys. If it doesn't flip, I'll put a photo in so that you can screenshot it if that's something you want. And then this has all been packed, but I'll probably keep packing it and unpacking it until the time comes, just because I want to make sure everything's there. So I'm going to go down the list in a bit and just tick everything off, check it's all there, and then we're probably going to put it in the boot of the car so that it's just ready to go. On the back of this, I have got baby's list for hospital as well. I'm realising this is going to be quite a long video, I'm really sorry, but there's not much on this. So, for baby's list, we have got nappies, wet wipes, nappy cream, vests in a couple different sizes. So we're taking 3 different sizes because we don't know how big this baby's going to be. We've got some baby grows, again, in 3 different sizes. I'm taking a blanket, some muslins. I've got my white noise machine just in case the hospital's noisy at night time, so that we can just pop that on and block out any other noise and just be me and baby at night time. And then the extra things would be a nameplate / he or she sign, because you might want to announce your baby, and we also don't know what we're having, a boy or a girl. So we're taking like little plaques to put he or she, so that when family walk in the room, it will be on there so they can see he or she, and also their name. And then a going home outfit with a hat, and possibly something warm. Even though we're in July in England, it is miserable. And they say, don't they, whatever you've got on, baby needs an extra layer. So if I've got a jacket on, baby needs a jacket and something else. And then another thing I wasn't sure of was colostrum. I have been collecting colostrum, guys. It's in the freezer. But I know that apparently now hospitals are funny with you giving the baby the syringe in the hospital. They prefer it to be a cup or from the boob. So it might just be that I have to express it there and then, because I wasn't sure whether we'd have to come and pick some colostrum up from home, or Brad have to come and pick some up to give them. So just because sometimes it can take a few days for your milk to come in, if you are breastfeeding. So I feel like it'll probably just be me squeezing my boob whilst we're there waiting for the milk to come in, rather than Brad coming to get the colostrum. But let me know what you did in terms of colostrum, if you were giving that to them and if you were breastfeeding. And that is all for the babies. That is all we've got for the baby, and it is in a bag, packed, ready to go. Their bag is packed and ready. So that is the babies things. Again, I will screenshot that and put a photo on for you. And then Dad's list, so this is for Brad. He's got his backpack. He's going to need a phone charger. He is taking the cameras, so I want him to take a Polaroid camera, and then he's got his phone and possibly a disposable one just for like the memories. He's going to need a change of comfy clothes just in case he gets anything on them or we're there for a while, because realistically I don't want Brad coming home. If I'm there in labour for X amount of time, I want him to be there for X amount of time, because he's my support, he is my comfort person. I want him to be by my side and I don't want him to miss anything. So a change of clothes just in case he gets sweaty, just in case anything gets on him, just, you know. Another thing that's on his list is swimwear. So in case I want to stand in the shower and need to hold on to him, or I would love a water birth, guys. I would love to have the water birth pool set up. So there's a chance that I might want Brad to come in with me. I might not, I might want my space, but I also would like the option of saying, Brad, can you get in with me so I can like grab onto you? So they are allowed to come in the pool with you. So swimwear. I've also put snacks and drinks that he would like because he's going to be eating and hungry and nibbling on things. I've put sliders because to walk around if he's in the shower with me or he needs to get out, it's nice for him to have some sliders. I've got flip-flops, he's going to have some sliders. And then the trainers, which will be what he'll be going in, because I've heard that you need to have some shoes that the toes are covered in case you need to go into surgery. So in case I needed to go in to have a C-section, apparently the men have to have shoes with the toes covered. I'm not sure how true that is, but he'll be wearing trainers anyway. So yeah, and that is the list for Dad. And that is the hospital list, guys. That is everything I think I need. I think I'm gonna want I don't know. One thing I am taking though is a printout, which again might be a little bit extra, but a printout of my birth preferences, so that I can give it to the midwife. I'm taking a couple so that we have one in the room and that I can give one to the midwife that's on shift, who will be taking care of us. I've just put like the idea, obviously the midwife, my appointments, we've been going through like our birth plan and what we would ideally want. None of it's ever, I'm aware that it's birth preferences because the plan for me is to have a healthy, safe birth. If it doesn't go exactly as I am envisioning, I need to accept that that is how it is. That's fine, as long as baby's safe, as long as I'm safe. That's the most important. So I'm aware that I'll do what I need to do. But obviously everyone has an idea of how they would prefer their birth to go. So I've just put like my delivery, like my preferred, I'd prefer it to be a vaginal, I'd prefer it to be a water birth. I might like to use a mirror if there's an option to use a mirror. And then I've spoke about pain management / medication, saying how I would prefer it if I weren't offered medication. I would prefer it if I asked, just because I think you're quite vulnerable in that state. And if someone offers you something, pain medication, realistically, I'm probably going to be like, yeah. Whereas if I ask for it, I don't know, that's just part of it. And then like how I would like to manage my pain. So I've got my TENS machine. I'd like to be encouraged to use my comb and have massage, and possibly epidural if I really want it. I'm not saying no to it, kind of thing. Then I've got other preferences. So like I would prefer it to be limited staff. I'd like it to be a calm, quiet room, dim lights, using a birthing ball and all that stuff. And then I've just put after delivery, like I'd love the sex of the baby to be announced by either me or Brad rather than the midwife, because obviously we don't know, and it'd just be really special, like Brad saying it's a girl, Brydie, or I don't know, or me saying it, or I don't know, just in the moment. I'd just prefer it if it was me or Brad. Obviously I'd love the optimal delayed cord clamping until it's completely white and dull pulsating. Yeah, literally I've got a good old little list. And then I've put in case of C-section, because I don't want a C-section, but like I said, if I need to have one, I've got to have one. We've got to do what we've got to do. I'd like Brad to be my birth partner. All of this is on my records at the doctors and everything, but it makes me feel more confident knowing that I've got a little list. It's colour coded, it's pretty, it's organised, it's bullet points, and I can just give it, whether they read through it or not. I feel like they will, because midwives, they're brilliant, aren't they? But yeah, that is what I've got. So in my birth bag, my birth preference checklist is in there, and that's it, guys. That's my labour bag. I'm having a baby. I've got a baby, cheapy, but I'm having a human baby, and I've got to excel it out one way or another. But it literally could be any day now. Like I said, it's what did I say it was? The 15th of July, 16th of July. And I'm 38 weeks and 4 days. So I'm due next week, guys. I'm due. I think I will have another video going up for you, but it just depends on if this baby comes early, or if, I don't know. I'm not sure what the plan is in terms of videos. I'm just going with the flow at the minute and just filming when I feel like it, and editing when I feel like, if I'm honest, because I'm still working, and then when I come home I'm tired. But yeah, I'm just looking forward to breaking up and meeting our baby. We're having a baby. I can't wait to introduce them to you, and you can all see them, because I know you're all lovely now. I know you're all, some of you are, oh, I'm really lucky that you just all showing me so much love, so thank you so much for being so lovely. But yeah, I'm going to end this one here because it's been 42 minutes and I feel like that's a long what's in my hospital bag video. So sorry if I've rambled, but you know what I'm like. I'm excited, and I'm a talkative person anyway. But yeah, okay, so I will see you in my next one, maybe. Eventually you'll see me. But yeah, if you want to follow me on Instagram to keep up to date, it's Brydie.tinkling. And I will see you possibly next Tuesday, possibly in a few Tuesdays, possibly down the line. I don't know what the plan is. But yeah, we're having a baby Clark, and I'm due next week. Oh my gosh. Now I need to tidy all this up and get it packed so that we can go when we need to. But yeah, thank you so much for being here. I hope you're happy and healthy, because you deserve to be. I love you all so much. Thank you for supporting me as always, and just being lovely and feeling like you're my friends. But yeah, I shall see you soon. Bye.